Hey Gideon Ninja Warriors, and in today's session we are going to discuss toppers package to score 95% plus in upcoming your second PU boards mathematics examination, which is right away on 3rd March examination. If I'm audible and visible very clearly, please let me know in the chat box right away. I can see so many students have joined in. So hello everyone and welcome, a very warm welcome to today's session. And before I start and dive into the details of this session, what you have to do is you have to like this session right away and share this session with your fellow second PU board aspirants. Okay, quickly I can see over here Prajwal, Saujanya, Nagashri. Okay, I guess I am clearly audible, clearly visible. You have given me the green signal. So right away, without wasting any further time, we are going to start with today's session, and you can see right away that what is there in toppers package, ma'am. So mathematics specific, if you ask me, ma'am, what is so special about toppers package, let me tell you that we are going to start with non-calculus concepts and questions in the very beginning. Okay, so we are going to change our strategy a little bit. Before getting into calculus portion first, let me address non-calculus portion first. Non-calculus portion means vector, 3D, you have matrices and determinant, probability and LPP. All these topics we are going to discuss over here. Okay, and coming back to now calculus question, because you know that calculus is having humongous weightage in your PU board examination. So we are going to target calculus questions right after this. You can see that session duration is going to be more than 2 hours. So please do not ask me, ma'am, when the session is going to be end, because you have your examination on 3rd March. We cannot afford to lose any marks in your upcoming mathematics examination. Also in this session, we are going to learn, because this is very important as far as mathematics is concerned. Even if you know the answer, even if you know the concept, even if you know the solution, it is very, very important to know how to present your answer. So in this session, I'm going to guide you also that how to present today's answer. Okay, all right. And then we are going to understand that how to get step marking advantage. You know what? Even if you do not know any particular question, suppose a question is there and you do not know anything about it, still you can extract a few marks, 1 or 2 marks from that particular question, just by understanding that step marking is something which can get you from 60 marks to 60% to 95 plus percentage. Okay, all right, yes, clearly. So I can see Ambika, good evening. Ibrahim, I can see Priyanka, can we score 75 plus? So yes, definitely this question bank is created by a lot of hard work, and this question is enough to score more than 75 marks in your PU examination. Okay, all right, let's quickly start. But before we start, you know, you have to like the session, subscribe to the channel and share also this session among your students. Okay, all right, chalo. Let's start with the very first question. As I told you that we are going to change this strategy a little bit, because every time we start with calculus questions, right now we are going to start with non-calculus questions first, because you know non-calculus questions also are having humongous weightage. Okay, all right, so let's quickly start. Very first question. This is a PYQ, by the way. It was asked in 2024, that is previous year. Okay, so the question is, a line makes an angle of 90 degree, 135 degree and 45 degree with x, y and z axis. Then direction cosines is something they are asking. We all know that direction cosines L is equals to cos alpha, where alpha is 90 degree. So here L will be equals to cos 90 degree. What do you think? Cos 90 degree is a big fat 0. Okay. Then we have second M, which is cos beta. Beta over here is 135 degree. So cos 135 degree, second quadrant cos is negative. So minus 1 upon root 2. Then you are having N is equals to cos gamma. Gamma over here is 45 degree. Cos 45 degree is clearly 1 by root 2 with a positive sign. 0 minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2. Option A, absolutely right. Okay. All right, clear. Maxima and minima also we are going to cover in today's session. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. We have just started. First, we'll finish non-calculus portion and then we are going to start with calculus portion. Okay. All right, clear. Next. From the world of vector algebra, can you see this question was asked in 2020 as an MCQ question, and this question is not very difficult as well. Okay, so 3 vectors are given to you, 3 vectors, A, B and C, and here A dot B cross C. Can you see A dot B cross C? Okay, so this is nothing but a scalar product. Okay, now there are 2 ways to approach this question. There are 2 ways to approach this question. One is, you know what is B cross C, right? How many of you know what is B cross C? Can you tell me how to calculate a cross product? Okay, how to calculate cross product? Okay, all right. B cross C. So this is your B vector and this is your C vector. Can you tell me how to calculate cross product? Very easy. Just write B cross C and you need to form a determinant out of it, I, J, K. I want to see your answers in the chat box. Come on, till now I should have seen at least 25 answers of this particular question. Write down A, B, C, D. You have to answer me before me. Okay. So I, J, K, we can clearly see 2, then we have 3, then we have minus 1, 5, 2 and 3. So this is how you calculate cross product. Okay. So now let us quickly start. B cross C will be what? 3 3s are 9 plus 2, 11. So this is 11 I cap. Okay. Then we are having J cap, right? So we need to hide this. 2 3s are 6 plus 5. So this is minus 11 K cap. Okay, and then we are having this 2 2s are 4 minus 15. So 4 minus 15 is going to be minus 11. Sorry, this is J cap. Okay. Minus 11 K cap. Hold on. Let me just check one more time. 3 3s are 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. This is correct. Okay. What about this? 3 2s are 6 plus 5. Okay, this is minus 5. My bad. I have just missed this minus 5. So I think this is correct. Yes. 2 3s are 6 minus 5. So this is actually, yes, 2 3s are 6 minus 5. So minus 1, so plus J cap. And we are going to have 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 5 3s are 15. This is going to be plus 19 K cap. This is your B cross C. Okay. Are you understanding it? Are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Now what you need to do is A dot B cross C. So A dot B cross C quickly. Okay. So A is this 3I cap minus J cap plus 4K cap, correct? Dot product with 11I cap plus J cap plus 19K cap. Now you know how to create a dot product. Yes, everybody. 3 11s are 33 minus 1 plus 19 into 4. So this is 9 4s are 36, 3 carry, 76 minus 1 and this is 33. If you're going to solve it, this is going to get you 110. This should get you 110 as the correct answer. Okay. All right. Yes. Option B, 110 is absolutely correct. 9 4s are 36, 3 carry, 76. This is fine. And this is 75 plus 33. 75 plus 33 would be 108. 2 is left out. So I think no. 108 is absolutely right, okay? If I have not done any calculation mistake, minus 5, 2, 3. Yes, 3 3s are 9, so this is correct, yes. 3 2s are 6, minus 5, so minus 1, but plus 1, correct. 2 2s are 4, and 5 3s are 15, 19, this is absolutely correct. 33 minus 1, okay, 108, option D. Option D is absolutely correct, okay? Option B is wrong, I think. Whoever is saying option B, that is absolutely wrong, okay? All right, let us start with the next question, which is, okay, so, yes, right here, you can see again from vector, area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given. Who is going to tell me the formula? And you know what? This question was asked in 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2014. You need to understand. This is the most repeated question. So this formula, every student must remember. What is this formula? Yes? What is this formula? Okay. What is this formula? Tell me. So if two adjacent sides of any parallelogram are given to you, suppose this is a parallelogram. This is A, B, C, D. Okay. This is suppose your A vector. This is suppose your B vector. Area of parallelogram formula is nothing but magnitude of A cross B. Again, you have to calculate the cross product and then eventually take magnitude out of it. Are you getting it? It should be minus J, people are saying. Let me check. Let me check. Minus J. See, this is gone, this is gone. 2 3s are 6 and this is minus 5. Oops, yes, this is actually, you guys are correct, minus J. And if it is minus J, minus plus, so this is going to be 34 plus 76. My bad, students. Option B is absolutely right. D is wrong. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. All right. Sorry. So, but let us quickly come back here. Area of parallelogram A cross B. So, A cross B is equals to now I cap, J cap, K cap. 3, 1, 4. This is 1 minus 1, 1. Cross product again, okay? So, this is 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5 I cap. Then we are having 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, but the middle one is negative. So, plus J cap, okay? And this is minus 3 minus 1, so that is minus 4 K cap. Can anybody confirm me that is this correct or not? If this is correct, then we just have to take magnitude. So, magnitude of this, so magnitude of A cross B, can anybody tell me? This is square root of 5 square plus 1 square plus minus 4 ka whole square. 25 plus 1, 26, 26 plus 16. So, root 26 plus 16, this is going to give you root 42. So, now area of parallelogram will be square root of 42. Hold on, this is a ninja tip of the day, because if you do not write square units, then definitely they will deduct your marks. Definitely they will deduct your marks. Square units. Whenever they will ask area, please mention the unit. In here, centimeter, meter, nothing is given. So that is why square units. Okay. All right. Yes, Pranav, absolutely correct. Yuvraj, absolutely on point. And we are having our next question. Acha. So that is how, understand how do you have to write. Suppose if it is a 2-mark question, just tell me one thing. If you draw this diagram, if you write the formula, and obviously just write the formula always in the box. There is a separate marking for this formula. Suppose you have written the formula, they will give you the marks that at least the student knew the formula. Okay. And then we are having the solution part over here. Please also write solution. Okay. Solution and colon. This is how you have to present your answer, students. It is not about just knowing the answer. It is also about how you are presenting the answer. Okay, especially in your board examination. For KCT, obviously it is not the thing. Okay. All right. Now, understand this question is all about finding angle between two lines in 3D geometry. Okay. 2024 latest question, my dear students, latest question we are going to solve. Okay. Yes, Revati, absolutely on point. So again, let me just talk about this first line. Can anybody tell me what is the direction ratio of line number 1? Direction ratio will be A1 is equals to 2, comma. B1 is equals to 2, comma. C1 is equals to 1. Correct? Then direction ratio of line number 2. Can anybody tell me? Again, A2, B2, C2. A2 is 4. Then we are having B2 is 1. C2 is 8. Correct? Now, what is the formula? Again, I have told you, just always try to write your formula in the box. Okay? So, formula over here will be cos theta, which is A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 upon square root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Always think step by step you need to write, otherwise you won't be able to get good marks. Do not write in haphazard way, okay? So this is in box. Just write down in the box so that examiner will see from the far away also that this student at least know the formula and that is correct, okay? Now you just need to plug in the values. On the next page, cos theta will be equals to what? Tell me. So this is 4 2s are 8 plus 2 plus 8. So 8 plus 2 plus 8 upon square root. Okay, so this is 4 plus 4 plus 1. 4 plus 4 plus 1. And this is 16 plus 1 plus 64. Okay. So cos theta, anybody from the chat box? 8 plus 8, 16 plus 2, 18 upon, can you see this is square root of 9, which is 3. Multiply, can you see now? 64 plus 16, okay. So 64 plus 6 will be 70, 70 plus 10 will be 80, which is your mathematics paper total marks. 80 plus 1 is square root of 81 is 9. So clearly from here you can say that cos theta is equals to 2 by 3. But can you see, find the angle between the lines. You don't have to leave your answer right here, my dear students. You just have to write theta is equals to cos inverse 2 by 3 and always write your answer. If you are very sure about your answer, if you have written the answer very correctly, what you have to do is just drop a box over this. Okay, theta is equals to cos inverse 2 by 3. Okay. Yes. Muhammad Idris Khan, that is what I have done. If you understand what I am doing is, this is what I have done. Cos theta is nothing but A dot B upon magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Don't you think this is the formula which I have written in another format? Same formula. Okay, I'm just being precise in terms of direction ratios. Okay, this is the generic formula for dot product. I have only used dot product to calculate angle between two lines. You are absolutely correct, my dear student. Okay, all right. Yes. Now here comes the 5-marker question, my dear students. And this question, upcoming question, was asked in your 2023 exam. Can you see 5-marker question in 2023? Okay, and this is from your vector algebra. Let us understand this question nicely. Okay, let us understand this question nicely. Chalo, let's start. Show that the position vector of point P, which divides the line joining points A and B, having position vectors A and B internally in the... So many things have given. So it will not be understood just by reading the question. What you have to do is line by line, point by point, you have to draw the figure to understand what the question is trying to say. Okay. So over here, let me just show that the position vector of point P, which divides the line joining points A and B. One by one, I'm going to draw the figure. So they are saying that there is a line joining point A and line joining point B. Show that the position vector of point P, which divides line joining A and B having vectors A and B internally in the ratio m:n, okay, is. So understand what they are trying. They are saying that there is a point P which is lying on the line joining A and B, where A being A vector, B being B vector. Now position vector of point P, let us mark it as R vector. They are saying that show that, okay. So first of all, given, what is given? Okay, if you do not know any question, please, this is ninja tip of the day, okay, ninja tip of the day. Write given, what is given and what you need to prove. So given line joining AB with A is A vector and B is B vector, P being a point P on AB, okay, this is given, okay, P being point on AB. Now to prove that position vector of point P, let us assume this is R vector, this is nothing but MB vector plus NA vector upon M plus N. This is what you need to prove, okay. So right now, even if you do not know anything about this question, still you are going to get some marks just to write this. This is what is given to us. This is what we need to prove, okay. Now 5 marks, we say at least 1 mark you will get, okay. All right. Now, so this is what it is. So now what we are going to do is, let me just draw this diagram on the back page. This is your A vector, B vector, and there is the point P which is R vector, and we need to prove that R is nothing but MA vector plus NB vector upon M plus N. Correct? Yes? Getting it? Understanding it? Okay. First of all, what I'm going to do is, I am going to draw a origin over here. Origin 0 vector, and I'm going to join this O. Let us join this line from O. This is from B and this is from R. Just tell me one thing. This is your AO vector. This is your OA vector, OP vector and OB vector. Okay. From the diagram, and this is, by the way, M and this is N. Correct? As per the question, also given. As per the question, one more thing which is given to you, which is ratio. Can you see internally in the ratio m:n, that is given. So that means given is AP upon PB is nothing but M upon N. This is what is given to you. AP upon PB is equals to M upon N. Okay? Clear? This is what is given. Now understand. AP solution, proof. Now we are giving proof. This will fetch us maximum marks from this question. AP upon PB is M upon N. Okay? All right? Yes? Perfect. Now understand. If I cross multiply, what do I get? N times AP is equals to M times PB. Correct? Now AP, what is AP? Can anybody tell me? AP vector, this AP vector is nothing but, P minus A. So that is OP vector minus OA vector. This is your N times. And M times PB. PB means B minus P. So B minus P, this is OB vector minus OP vector. Now you have to plug in the values. OP vector, you know, R vector. OP is R vector. So n times R vector minus A vector is equals to M times B vector minus R vector. Now your question is done. You just have to do basic mathematics. Rearrange it. Rearrange it right away. What do you want? What do you want to prove? Ma'am, we want to prove R vector. So just segregate, seclude the R vector. R vector should be on the left hand side. Rest everything, push it on the right hand side. So n times R vector minus n times A vector is equals to MB vector minus MR vector. Correct? So now can you see NR minus MR? So n plus M R vector is equals to MB vector plus NA vector. And the final step, can you see final step being this? Hence proved. Just shift this, hence proved. Okay? All right? Clear? Perfect. Yes, Kannadiga, is it for 3 marks? Okay. Even if it is for 3 marks, but we don't have to leave 3 mark question, right? Okay. So even if it is for 3 marks, it's fine. Correct? Okay. Now this question, let us see. Easy question on your way. Do not worry. This is an easy question, okay? Yes, Kannadiga, can you tell me what is the correct answer of this question? Unit vector in the direction of A vector. Very easy, direct formula. Unit vector A cap. Cap means that vector becomes unit. A cap is equals to A vector upon magnitude of A vector. This is the formula for unit vector. Unit vector in the direction of A vector has this formula. So A cap means unit vector is equal to 2, 3, 1. 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap upon magnitude of the same vector. 2 ka square 4 plus 9 plus 1 root 14. So root 14 in the options. Option A is absolutely correct. This is sitting in option A right away. Yes, Priyanka, do you want me to go faster? I can go fast, definitely. So just quickly answer this question, okay? So this is all about your cross product, and that too cyclic order. So before I get into this question, let me tell you 3 important things which are very useful to solve this question. What is that, ma'am? So you need to draw cyclic order I, J and K. Okay? So I cap, J cap, K cap and back to I cap. Okay? So this is the cycle. If they are asking J cross K, just understand, ask yourself that is it J cross K is in cycle? Let me check, ma'am. J cross K, yes ma'am, it is in cycle. J cross K. So J cross K will be I. Can you see J cross K? So from here, see, understand. I cross J. If anybody will ask you I cross J, it will be K. Anybody will ask you J cross K, it will be I. Anybody will ask you K cross I, it will be J. Okay. So now just start writing it. J cross K will be I. So I dot I. Okay. Plus J dot I cross K. Can you see? Oh, I cross K. I cross K is reverse. See, K cross I is J, but I cross K is minus J. So this is what? J dot minus J plus K cap, then I cross J. Can you see I cross J over here? So I cross J is again K cap. So this is K cap. Now just I dot I is 1. This is minus 1. This is plus 1. So clearly option C is absolutely right. Yes. So correct answer is nothing but just 1. Okay. All right. Some of you are saying A. Chalo, let's see. Who was telling me that ma'am go fast? Let's see. Priyanka. But Priyanka didn't reply answer of this question. Why? Okay. So I want to see you. Yes, Akash. Yes. Now this question from vector again. Find the projection of vector on the vector B. Now you have to tell me the formula right away. Find the projection of the vector A on the vector B. Okay. So projection of formula on your way. Projection of A vector on B vector is nothing but A dot B upon magnitude of B. Remember, if they are saying on B, see, if they are saying on the vector B, on B, so on B means magnitude of B will be in the denominator. Remember that. If they are saying on C, okay, on C, coming or not, tell me. This, Akash, I have already told you in the beginning what is this session all about. So this session is all about that if you attend this session, overall, if I talk about MCQ, be it your 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks question, these are the most repeated, most expected questions in your upcoming second PU examination. Okay, this is, I have already told you this. Okay, all right, yes. Darshan, yes, so many sessions are coming up. Do not worry about it. In mathematics, I am going to teach you complete mathematics in that 1.5 day gap. Do not worry about it, and the final revision as well. Now just dot product A dot B quickly. 2 ones are 2 plus 3 twos are 6 plus 2 ones are 2 upon magnitude of B. So can you see square root of 1 plus 4 plus 1? So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 upon root 6. Hold on. 6, 2 plus... Okay, so this is 10 upon root 6. Oops. 10 by root 6. 10 by root 6, where are you? 10 by root 6. Nowhere. So what you need to do is, you have to rationalize. Let's do the rationalize, okay? Yes, so this is 10 upon 6 root 6, which is nothing but 5 by 3 root 6, which is matching with option D. Can I see in the chat box? Yes, Prajwal, D is absolutely right. Then we are having, okay, Revati, Tejaswini, absolutely right. Sometimes you don't get the direct answer because initially I was seeing 10 by root 6 is the answer, which is not matching with any option. Do not get scared, do not panic. Just rationalize the denominator and you will get the correct answer. And we are quickly moving on to the next problem, which is again a similar type of question. Now let's see how many of you can answer this question, because right away a similar question has been done by me. So now it's your turn. Okay? It's your turn. Do it fast. Okay? Angle between. So again, what you're going to do is, first thing, direction ratio of line number 1 will be what? A1 is equals to 3, A2 is 5, and B2 is 5. A1, this is B1, right? A1, B1 and C1. So 5 and 4, correct? Then we are having direction ratio of line 2, A2, B2, C2, correct? A2 is 1, then 2. Now you have the formula time. Let me just write down the formula over here. Cos theta is going to be A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 upon square root of A1 square plus A2 square plus, A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square, square root A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. This is your cos theta. Now directly put the values. Cos theta, A1, A2 is 3 into 1 plus 5 into 1 plus 4 into 2 upon square root of, this is multiply, this is multiply, this is multiply. Square root of 9 plus 25 plus 4. And this is 1 plus 1 plus 4. So your cos theta will be what? 8 plus is 16 upon. So this is 29. Okay, 25 plus 9 will be 34. So root 38. Okay, ma'am, this is root 38. I hope this is visible. What about this? Root 6. So this is your cos theta, correct? If you are going to solve it, your answer will be what? Root 15. hold on, this is 9 plus, sorry, this is not 4, this is 16. Correct? If this is 16, then this is cos theta will be what? Tell me. Cos theta will be 16 upon root 50 and root 6. Okay. So finally the answer of cos theta, can anybody tell me? Cos theta will be 16 by 5. Okay. So the final answer 8 root 3 by 15. Okay. Do the rationalizations. This will be your final answer. Okay. Do the rationalization, you will get your answer. Okay. Yes, 4 square is 16. Definitely. So is this answer coming after this? Okay. Tell me quickly. 8 by 5 root 8 by 15, not 5, right? Is it 5 or 15? 15. Okay. 15. Okay. All right. Clear. Similar type of question. Now, are we ready for the next question, my dear students? Type yes in the chat box. This is again from vector. Let's see how many of you can give the correct answer. This question you have to do within 10 seconds. This question does not even deserve more than 10 seconds. I am standing right here. Okay. Yes. Manish Kumar is saying formula forgot. Manish Kumar, were you not there since the beginning? Because I am taking the same question angle between two lines twice in this session. Second time I have given you the formula. What are you doing? Okay. Yes. Chalo. Find magnitude of x for a unit vector A. That means they have given that magnitude of A is 1. This is given. And x minus A dot x plus A is equals to 15. So x minus A dot x plus A is equals to 15. Okay. So this is A minus B, A plus B. So x square minus magnitude of A square is nothing but 15. Correct? Magnitude of x square is equals to 15 plus 1. Correct? So magnitude of x ka whole square is what? 16. This implies magnitude of x will be plus minus 4. What do you think? Plus minus 4 or only 4? I can see so many 4 in the chat box. But what do you think? Can minus 4 be the answer? How many of you say minus 4 should also be the answer? How many of you say, ma'am, just 4? So let me tell you, let me reveal. Only 4 will be the correct answer because magnitude of any vector is always positive. It can never be negative. Magnitude of any vector can never be negative. Yes, Kalavati, absolutely. Okay. And now, if you have not liked the session, let me check. Let me check. Darshan has changed his answer. Darshan is changing, but I am telling you, no need to change. You were absolutely correct in the beginning. Okay. Yes, if you have not liked the session, do like it right away. Okay. All right. Yes. Perfect. Now we are having, okay, enough of vector and the 3D geometry. Now it's time to change the chapter. Don't you think? Yes. Let's change the chapter. Let's do some other chapter, linear programming. I hope you have linear programming in your syllabus, right? Okay. Yes. LPP. Yes, Arun, only 4. Chalo, let's start. Okay. So now linear programming mein what you have to do is you have to understand the corner. So this is the easiest question from linear programming. Okay. Easiest question, and this was asked in 2023 second PU board examination mathematics 2 years back. Okay. So now understand. Chalo. I hope that some of you at least know what is this question about. Can you try guessing the answer? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to form a table. Okay, you need to form a table wherein corner points will be one column, corner points, and another column will be your z, which is 4x plus y. Okay, 4x plus y. Now corner points, can you see 0, 0, 0, 50, 30, 0 and 20, 30. Okay. Now you put 0, 0 here, so your z value will be 0. You put 0, 50 over here, 4 into 0 plus 50, z will be 50. 30, 0, z will be what? 4 3s are 12, 120 plus 0. And finally z will be 4 2s are 80 plus 30. 80 plus 30 will be 110. Now, as per the question, what are they asking? They are asking maximum value of z. Maximum value of z. Can you see it right here? Maximum value of z is nothing but option D, 120. Okay? Yes? So many of you are saying option C. Why? Why are you saying option C? Just tell me, 110 is not the highest value. 120 is sitting right there. 120 will get angry that, what's up, bro? Are you mocking me? Like you're picking 110 while 120 being sitting right over there. Okay, yes, Priyanka, absolutely correct. Yes, Kalavati, I hope you understand the mistake. Please do not do these silly mistakes. I hope that you're not doing any silly mistakes. Okay, so 120. Now, another question. This is like fill in the blanks question. This was asked in 2024 PU board. Okay, yes, Aisha, good evening, okay. F is an event of the sample space S and PF is not equals to 0. Then they are asking about this conditional probability, which is P, probability of event S given that F has already occurred. So in here, they are asking the direct formula of conditional probability, direct result from conditional probability. So conditional probability says that probability of event S given that F has already occurred is nothing but probability of S intersection F upon probability of F. This is the direct formula. They are asking you to write the formula only. That's it. This is the formula and this is the answer. Okay, then P S slash F. So this will be the answer. This right hand side of this equation will be the answer. Okay, so this is how you have to write 2024 direct conditional probability question. Okay, direct formula is given in your textbook. Now we are talking about, in probability we have a very important and most underrated topic, my dear students, which is your random variable. Now if I talk about random variable, very direct formula based questions are there, freebie marks. Marks are for free if you just know very little thing about very small formulas for random variable. So a random variable x has the following probability distribution. Find the value of k. So when the question is in low marks, high chances that they are just giving you a probability distribution table. So there will be in row x, there will be a row probability row. Okay, they will ask you to calculate the value of k. And you know that summation of all possible probability is nothing but 1. Summation of all possible probability is nothing but 1. So sigma of all possible probability is 1. That means probability of 0 plus probability of 1 plus probability of 2 plus probability of 3 plus probability of 4. All possible probability summation is 1. Now plug in the value and you are done with your answer quickly. So 0.1, probability of 0. Then we are having probability of 1 is k, probability of 2 is 2k, plus probability of 3 is 3k, plus k is equals to 1. So k plus k, 2k, 3k plus 3k, 6k is equals to 0.9. K is going to be 0.9 upon 6. Okay. Now you just have to cancel it out. So your value of k will be 0.9 upon 6. 6 ones are 6. So 0. What will be the answer? 0. Find the value of k. K is 0.15. Yes. So k is nothing but 0.15. This is your final answer. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes, Pranav. Yes, Priyanka. Yes, Kalavati. Absolutely very good. Very good. Okay, let us move on to the next problem now. Are we ready? Are we up for the next problem? And this problem is again from the world of probability. Okay, so what we are doing, I hope that you're understanding. We are finishing non-calculus chapters first, just like vector, then 3D geometry, then we did some questions on LPP, then we are heading towards probability, and then eventually we'll do continuity, differentiability, application of derivatives, integration, area of area. Yes, Akash, wait for it. One by one chapter by chapter. Wait for the turn. Continuity and differentiability will be there. Do not worry, Akash. Do not miss it. A bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Okay. Another bag. So, bag 1 contains 4 red and 4 black. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One of the 2 bags is selected at random and a ball is drawn from the bag which is found to be red. Found to be red. Find the probability that the ball drawn from the first bag. Okay. Very good question. Can anybody state from which topic this question is? I want to know. I want so many correct answers. From which topic this question is? I know that from probability. Yes, Revati, we are doing this session is for Karnataka boards. Yes, Priyanka, why are you doubting? This is second PU board previous year questions only. Integration will come, wait, you have to wait, okay? Yes, okay, Arnold is someone who has, yes, Abhishek, absolutely right. Manish, you are wrong. This is not conditional probability. This is Bayes theorem. Acha ma'am, but ma'am, how do you know that this question is from Bayes theorem? And what is Bayes theorem? Okay, some of you might not be aware about what is Bayes theorem. Some of you must be thinking, ma'am, how are students knowing that this question is from the topic Bayes theorem? Let me tell you that in the question, in the overall question, there will be one statement that something has been found already. If you see that statement, 100% chance that is Bayes theorem, okay? So can you see they are giving us a scenario? There are 2 bags. One bag is containing 4 red and 4 black. Another bag is containing 2 red and 6 black, okay? One of the 2 bags is selected at random, a ball is drawn. But now they have drawn a ball which is found to be red already. Something has already happened. Trick to know whether this question is for Bayes theorem or not. Something has already happened. Something already happened. Already happened. Something already happened. Okay. So ball is found to be red. Find the probability that ball is drawn from the first bag. Okay. So first of all, I am going to write formula over here, a nice formula over here. But before the formula, I am going to solve the problem. I am going to calculate the answer. So first of all, probability will be nothing but numerator upon denominator. In the denominator, we are going to write the total probability. Just think about from where you can get the red ball. Okay, ma'am, we know that you can get the red ball from bag 1. So, bag 1 red ball plus bag 2 se bhi you can get the red ball. Yes, so in denominator, the total probability you have to write that all possible ways you can get the red ball because ball is found to be red. In the denominator, all possible ways. But what about the numerator? In numerator, you just have to write what is the question is asking. So can you see probability that ball is drawn from first bag. So numerator is all about probability of ball is drawn from, red ball is drawn from bag number 1. Okay, so this is how you have to write the answer of Bayes theorem. Okay, now just watch me how I write the answer. Just tell me that first of all denominator will do, then we will do numerator. Okay, bag 1 red ball. We want red ball from bag 1. So we have 2 bags. Can you see? This is your bag number 1. This is your bag number 2. Okay, here 4 red and 4 black, and other bag is containing 6 black, 2 red and 6 black. 2 red and 6 black. Okay. First of all, think about that there are 2 bags. We need to first of all select a bag. Okay. So selection of bag 1. The probability of selection of bag 1 will be nothing but half. So now I have selected the bag. Why half, ma'am? Because obviously you have 2 bags. So 50-50 chances you will go towards bag 1 or bag 2. Do you watch KBC? If you have 2 options, 50-50, half-half. Okay, like that. So half. Now you want red ball from your bag 1. So red ball, probability of getting red ball from your bag 1 will be 4 upon 8. Similarly, now bag number 2, you have to write it over here. Again, half is the probability of selection of bag number 2. And now what you have to do is you need red ball. Red ball will be 2 upon total number of balls, so 2 by 8. And in the numerator, you just have to write this bag 1 wala portion as it is, copy paste, half into 4 by 8. Now you can see that half is getting cancelled out. And this is going to give you 4 upon 8 upon 4 plus 2, 6 upon 8. So this is 4 upon 6, this is 2 upon 3. This is 2 by 3. So final probability, my dear students, is 2 by 3. Absolutely, Kalavati, you are absolutely right. Okay, yes, absolutely right. Okay, but ma'am, you have done the problem, but this is not the way to write. How to write this question, how to present Bayes theorem is very important, because if you see Bayes theorem question will come, minimum 5 mark question should be there, Bayes theorem. That's what I feel, okay. So minimum they should give 5 mark question from Bayes theorem, okay. So first of all, how to write, let me just write it step by step. So understand even event. Even will be the event of choosing bag number 1. Event of choosing bag 1. So write event of choosing bag 1. Okay. E2 will be event of choosing bag 2. Event of choosing or selecting bag 2. Correct, correct. Now A event is the event of getting red ball. What do you want? Now what are they asking? They are asking that red ball is already there. So probability of even, that is bag 1, given that red ball is already there. This is what they are asking. And this will be nothing but probability of red ball coming from bag number 1. Okay. Upon. Sorry, let me just write it over here. Let me just mark a slash over here. This is the denominator part will be probability of A slash even probability of E1 plus probability of A slash E2 probability of E2. Okay, this is how you have to write. This is your final Bayes theorem formula. Okay, this is numerator upon denominator. 2 terms are there in denominator. Okay, all right. Yes, 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 clear. Yes, Abhishek, we are going to talk about reflexive symmetric as well. We are just into probability. So let's just focus on probability, because when I'm going to teach reflexive symmetric, you'll be like, ma'am, teach Bayes theorem. Ma'am, teach probability. Ma'am, teach direction, cosines and everything. Okay. So that is why when we are here, so be present here. And now we are moving towards matrices and determinant. Once we are done with matrices and determinant, we are going to move towards our very own most demanded calculus portion. Okay, all right, yes, perfect. Now this is the question, again, easy question from matrix. If the matrix A is both symmetric as well as skew symmetric, then which of the following is correct? Now, how many of you know the condition of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix? If a matrix is symmetric matrix, then A is nothing but A transpose, A dash. If the same matrix is skew symmetric, A is nothing but minus A transpose. Okay, Or you can say that A transpose is equals to A. Yes, that is more better. A transpose is equals to A. This is the condition for symmetric matrix. A transpose is equals to minus A. This is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Okay, all right, yes, clear. Now, as per the question, A transpose is A transpose is minus A. That means this A and minus A should be equal. So, A matrix should be equals to minus A. Let us shift it towards the left hand side. Twice of A is equals to 0. That means 2 cannot be 0, right? That means A matrix is your null matrix, or you can also call it as zero matrix, my dear students. So correct answer is zero matrix. Okay. Perfect. Yes, A is a zero matrix. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. This is how you have to write. See, A dash is equals to A dash is equals to minus A. That means if I equate both sides A transpose, A and minus A should be equal. That means 2A is equals to 0. A is a 0 or null matrix. Okay. Alright, clear. Now let us move towards this question again from probability. Now let's see how many of you are able to tell me what is independent event. Can anybody tell me what is independent event? Independent event. Okay. So clearly for independent event, let me tell you first of all, let me just give you some revision of independent event. Independent event. Tell me. Independent event. Independent event will be probability of E intersection F is nothing but probability of E, probability of F. If this is the condition, if your E intersection F probability is product of both the individual probability, then you are going to call it as independent. Otherwise, if these two are not equal, then you have to call it as dependent event, right? Yes, I think so many of you are writing it, right? Yeah, absolutely, Chandan. Abhishek is giving definition. No, I am not just asking you the definition of independent word. I am asking you what is the mathematical condition of independent event. Okay, so you have to this is very important, my dear students. How do you not know it? Why are you saying one is independent of other? No, this is not the definition. This is just mathematics to English translation. That's not what I'm asking. Okay, now just tell me one thing. Probability of E intersection F is what? 1 by 5. And what about probability of E into probability of F? Can I get that value as well? Yes, ma'am. 3 by 5 into 3 by 10. That is 9 upon 50. Clearly, that these two values are not equal. If these two values are not equal, that means this is not independent but dependent events. E and F will be dependent event. Okay, yes, Chandan. Yes, Priyanka, absolutely on point. Perfecto. Now, let's move. This is how you need to write. See, this is how you need to write. Probability of E, probability of F, probability of E intersection F is given. Now, E multiply F is 9 by 15, which is not equal to your, so this is not equal. You have to write and block it. Make a square onto this. Therefore, E and F are not independent. So, we can say that E and F are dependent. Yes, dependent. Okay, all right, ma'am, if you are saying so. And now we are having one question from determinants, especially area of triangle. Okay, now understand this question. 99% of student will make mistake in this question. What mistake, ma'am? What kind of mistake? So you know the formula, area of triangle in terms of determinant, okay? When vertices of a triangle is given to you. So area of triangle will be nothing but half x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1, x3, y3, 1. Okay. All right. Clear? Then, now understand, this is your formula, but this is incomplete formula. Incomplete formula. What is incomplete? Acha, I'm not going to tell. What is incomplete? What is incomplete? What is so incomplete about this formula? There is a modulus over it. And 99% of the students are going to miss this modulus and they are going to get partial answer, not the complete answer. So marks will get deducted. And this is a PYQ, by the way. Okay. So do not forget the modulus when it comes to area. Area cannot be negative. Okay. So yes, now just plug in the values. Now is the time. High time you should plug in the value. Modulus is there. So delta 4 square units. Area is 4 is equals to modulus of half. And now form a determinant. x1, y1, 1. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Correct? K0, 1. 4, 0, 1. 0, 2, 1. Modulus close. Okay. Now this 2, this half we can take out, right? Half, let's take out half. So 4, this is 4 2s are 8. And this is the determinant, which is K0, 1. This is 4, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1. Modulus was also there. So if you remove the modulus, you have to apply plus minus sign. Now you can freely open this determinant right away. So this is plus minus 8 is equals to, on the right hand side, can you see? Can you see? Okay. So now K. So K will be 0 minus 2. So minus 2K. Okay, ma'am. 0 is gone, then 1. So this is going to 4 2s are 8. So plus 8. Okay. If you take plus sign, then what will happen? So plus sign, ma'am, 8 is equals to minus 2K plus 8. 8, 8 cancel, K equals to 0. Minus sign will be there. Minus 8 is equals to minus 2K plus 8. Okay. So this is minus 16 is equals to minus 2K. K is equals to 8. So there are two answers to this question. There are two different values of K. Just because of this modulus, you are getting two different values of K. If you forget about modulus, that means K is equals to 8 you will miss. And if you miss K is equals to 8, your marks will be halved. Suppose this is a 2 marks question, you will only get 1 mark. Suppose this is a 4 marker question, you will only get 2 marks. Are you understanding my point? Okay. Priyanka, just tell me why modulus? Area cannot be negative. That is why modulus. Right? Distance is always positive. Area is always positive. That is why do not forget the modulus. And I'm going to show you. Okay? I'm going to show you the proper solution. You can see that area of triangle is 4 square units. Vertices is this. Since the area is always positive, suppose for some value of K, you need to calculate area. And if you calculate the area, you are getting minus 4. Then what do? You'll be like minus 4 to cannot be answer. So answer would be plus 4. You just remove minus sign because area cannot be negative. So if you are removing minus sign while writing the answer, that means minus 4 you can get as the answer. You are removing it later on. Okay. Yes. Then take simply positive, ma'am. Why modulus, ma'am? It's just that I'm just saying, okay, if you do not want to apply modulus, there is another way. What you can do is your area. If the question is mentioning that area is 4, then you'll be like, okay, area can be minus 4 as well if you go into the detail mathematically. So delta is plus minus 4 and then area is plus minus 4 and then you are going to solve K is equals to 0 or 8. Okay, all right. Yes. No, Mafia, simply taking positive will not help because this is a reverse question. Understand, this is a reverse question. Here they are not asking you area of triangle. They are giving you area of triangle. They are asking you value of K. In that case, especially in that case, reverse question is there. Okay. So suppose if they are giving you 3 vertices full-fledgedly and they will ask, okay, now tell me what is area of triangle. You'll be like, okay, do not apply modulus. Eventually, you just remove negative sign and you're done. Okay. Yeah, plus minus also you can do, Amrita. Do not worry about it. Yes, Amrita, I'm talking to you as well. Okay, do not worry. Now let's move on to the next question. Matrices and determinants. So matrices right here. We can see A and B. Matrix is given. Verify that A plus B complement is equals to A plus B transpose is equals to A transpose plus B transpose. Okay. Verification. Okay. So over here, let us talk about LHS. In LHS, the first step is getting A plus B. Getting A plus B is not very difficult. Okay, you just need to add the corresponding elements. Minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. Then we have 3. Then we have minus 2. 6, 9, 9. Then we have minus 1, 4 and 2. Now you have to take transpose of it. Second step. Okay, ma'am. Transpose means you have to interchange row and column. Okay, so here this is row number 1. So minus 5, 3, minus 2, 6, 9, 9, minus 1, 4, 2. This is your LHS, my dear students. Now is the time for RHS. So for RHS, first of all, A transpose is something you have to calculate. A transpose is this, which is minus 1, 2, 3. So minus 1, 2, 3. 5, 7, 9. Minus 2, 1, 1. B transpose will be what? Minus 4, 1, minus 5, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 1. Now you have to add A transpose plus B transpose. Minus 1, minus 4, minus 5, ma'am. 5 plus 1, 6. This is minus 1. This is 3. This is 9. This is 4. Minus 2, 9, 2. Can you see? Unbelievable. LHS and RHS are both equal. Let's not forget closing of the matrix. LHS and RHS being equal, hence it is verified. Okay. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So now understand this. This is your A matrix. This is your B matrix. Just like I have calculated, A plus B is this. Okay. Now you have to take transpose. So A plus B transpose is this. This is here. You have to keep it. Now for the right hand side, A transpose, B transpose. If you add, you are going to get this, which is nothing but this. And you can say that first and second one are absolutely equal. Hence, A plus B transpose is equals to A transpose plus B transpose. And by the way, my dear student, this is the property which will be very, very useful in your KCET and COMEDK examination as well. Okay. All right, all right, all righty. Chalo, let's talk about the next question. Okay, which is probability again. So, ma'am, what is this trick? Are you going to do some matrices question and then probability, then matrices? Why are you jumping between matrices and determinants and probability? Because in examination also this will happen now. This will not happen that they will give you all the questions in one place. Suppose they are giving relation and function, they will not give relation and function in one place, then matrices, then chapter-wise paper they are not going to make. So it is important that you understand that how to switch between the chapters also. Because in mathematics, the main problem is not that, ma'am, I did not know the answer of this question. The major problem is I could not do paper on time. I knew the answers, I knew the solution, but I could not complete the paper on time. Okay, so time management also you have to learn along with me, because you have to write detailed solutions of each and every question step by step. Okay, along with that you have to manage time, you have to finish your paper on time so that you can check for any calculation mistake as well. Chalo, let's talk about this question. In this question, prove that probability of occurrence of at least one of A and B is given by probability of 1 minus probability of A complement, probability of B complement. Okay, so now understand A and B are two events. So probability of at least A or B. At least one of A or B is equals to 1 minus probability of neither A nor B. Okay, this is how it is. Probability of at least one event is equals to 1 minus probability of none. Neither A is happening nor B is happening. Okay, so 1 minus now. Neither A is happening nor B is happening will be written like this. Now, since A and B are independent events, A bar and B bar also are independent events. This is the theorem. If A and B are independent, then A bar, B bar is also independent. So now, I have just told you about independent events. Intersection will get converted into multiplication. So this is probability of A bar, probability of B bar. So this is how it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Aisha, vector in 3D already done. Already done. You were not there in the beginning. We started with vector and 3D geometry because I knew that you guys are demanding vector and 3D geometry, probability, LPP, these chapters. Okay. Okay. All right. Clear. So this is how you have to write. Now let us talk about LPP again. Okay, LPP, non-calculus questions. Okay, Isha, I think right after this we are almost towards the end, and yes, 2 questions from LPP and we are done. 2 questions from LPP and then we are going to start with calculus. Okay, 2 questions from LPP and then we are going to jump towards calculus. How A bar and B bar become A and B? Did I write A and B? No. A bar and B bar become A and B. No. This is A bar and B bar only now. How come this is A and B? No. It's absolutely right. Okay, now LPP question. Okay, so this question is nothing but low input, high output question. I think every student must attempt LPP question. Do not even think of leaving this question. This is very scoring. This is very scoring. Integration, you might think that I am not getting it, but LPP direct same question. They're not even changing the type. Minimize and maximize, that's it. So you know fixed question is there. So this is the fixed question. You have to like do this question, right? Okay. Chalo. Maximize and minimize this function subjected to the constraints. So how to now, even if you have not studied calculus, even if you have not studied LPP, then also just by this question you can just understand, learn and make sure that you are doing good in your PU board examination. Okay, so one by one, step by step, just understand what I am trying to do. Okay, so first of all, this is your function. I am not going to talk about this, but I am going to talk about the constraint. This is constraint number 1, 2, 3 and this is constraint number 4. 4 constraint, out of which the last constraint is saying x is positive, y is positive, non-negative. X is non-negative, y is non-negative. So majority questions may you will see this, x greater than or equals to 0, y greater than or equals to 0. Okay, that means they are talking about first quadrant. They are talking about first quadrant, my dear students. Okay, so this is all about first quadrant. That means overall you have 3 constraints, number 1, number 2, number 3, and you have to plot these 3 constraints on the graph. So okay ma'am, let's do it. So first of all, what we are going to do is I am going to draw this. Now first straight line is this which we need to draw. Draw x, first number, x plus 2y is equals to 120. Let's, for the time being, let's just forget about this less than sign. Just keep it very simple, equal to sign I have applied. Okay, and now you have to plot this. How to plot? Very easy. Plot any straight line. You know how to plot any straight line. So if you put x equals to 0 or if you put y is equals to 0, y is equals to 0 means x axis. So y is equals to 0, if you put x, you are going to get 120. Correct? So suppose this is 30. Then this is 60, correct? This is 90 and this is 120. So 120 comma 0 is one of the point lying on this line, correct? This line is saying 120 comma 0. Another point on this line, can anybody tell me, if you put x equals to 0, your y will be 60. 0 comma 60. So this is 0 comma 60. So this line is passing through 2 points. Can you see? 120 comma 0 and 0 comma 60. These are the 2 points lying on the line. So this is how your line will look like. This is your line will look like. Number 1 line, ma'am, done. Second line, this is the line, x plus y greater than or equals to 60. Okay, so I'm going to write just equal to. Okay, so x plus y equals to 60. Now 60 comma 60. So 2 points on this line, 0 comma 60, 60 comma 0. So let me just change the color of the pen. 60, this is also 60. So this is the line you were looking for. Okay, yes ma'am, got it. This is also done. Third line, which you can see, x minus 2y is greater than or equals to 0. This is the third line. By the way, this line passes through origin, if you understand. This line passes through origin. Okay, so this line is looking like this, and so this is actually y is equals to half x. So this line, if I change the color, it will look like this. Okay, but ma'am, they are giving less than equal to, greater than equal to. You are not considering, you are writing everything equal. You have to consider this sign, less, greater, less, greater. What are you doing? Now we are going to do. Okay, so x plus 2y less than or equals to 120 is this line. Can you see green color line? So we are looking for region which is below this line. Below this line. My feasible region is below this line. So I'm just trying to draw the arrow. So every region which is below, but obviously in first quadrant. I'm only looking in first quadrant. Now greater than means x plus y greater than 60. So this is the region I'm talking about, which is right towards this line. Okay, and then we are having x minus 2y is equal to y is less than or equals to 2x. So this region, y will be less in this region. So this region, can you see now this region? Okay, what is the common region? Now we need to shade the common region by blue color or white color. Yes, white color looks good. I think the common region which all the arrows are satisfying is this. Can you see this is the common region? This is the common region. This is the common region. Yes. Okay. So this is 1 point. This is your second point. This is your third point. This is your fourth point. So now you have got 4 corner points. 4 corner points. 4 corner points. Okay. 4 corner points. Four corner points. 1 point is 60 comma 0. Yes, ma'am. Second point is 120 comma 0. Yes, ma'am. What is this point? Can anybody tell me? This point is actually intersection of this line, which is x equals to 2y, and this line, which is x plus y is equals to 60. So you have to solve these two lines to get this point. Okay, let's do it quickly. X plus y is equals to 60. You put x equals to 2y, so 2y plus y is equals to 60, y is equals to 20. The moment you put y is equals to 20, x will be 40. So this is your 40 comma 20. 40 comma 20. What about this point? Ma'am, this point is again x equals to 2y line intersection with the first line. So okay. X plus 2y is equals to 120. Put x equals to 2y. So 2y plus 2y is equals to 120. 4y is 120. Y is 30. The moment you see y 30, your x will be double to 60. 60 comma 30. So now you have got all 4 corner points, my dear students. All 4 corner points are right here. Okay. All 4 corner points are right here. So what are the corner points? 40, 20, 60, 30, 120, 0, 60, 0. Okay. Yes. Yes, Aisha is asking, ma'am, how to shading part. Aisha is specifically asking, ma'am, how did you exactly get this shading part? How many of you are facing the problem in how to, like, Ma'am, we draw all the lines, that is fine, but we never understand that exactly this part is what we need to shade. Okay, so just tell me how many of you find difficulty. I'll explain it one more time, that why exactly this region I have shaded, why I have not shaded this region, not this, not this. Okay, yes. So now let us, so these are the 4 points, right? Now you have to draw the table. Table says that corner points and the function, okay? So corner points and z. Now comes z, 5x plus 10y. 5x plus 10y. Correct? Corner points. One by one, can anybody tell me corner points, ma'am? 60, 30. Then 40, 20. 60, 30. 40, 20. Then 60, 0. And 120, 0. Now just plug in the value and write down, start writing the answers. Okay, 60, 30. Z will be equals to 5, 6 are 30, 300 plus 300. So this is 600. Correct or not? Z is 5, 4s are 20. 200 plus 200, that is 400. Z is equals to 6, 5s are 30, 300. Z is equals to what? 600. So these are the values which you are going to get. 600, 400, okay, then 300 and 600. So now they are, in this question, they are asking you both maximum and minimum. Clearly, these two are giving you max value. So max, and this is giving only one value, which is minimum. Okay, now how do you write it? First of all, minimum. Z is equals to 300 is minimum at 60, 0. And Z is equals to 600 is maximum at 2 points, that is 60, 30 and 120, 0. This is how you have to write, otherwise you are going to lose the marks. Yes? Okay. All right, getting it? Yes, perfect. Yes, Aisha, I'll be explaining you one more time. I'm going to tell you a trick. I am going to tell you a trick. Yes, Unnati. Yes. Shading part. Now let's go back to shading part. Once you are done with that shading part, then obviously you will be understanding what are the corner points. But ma'am, how did you get the shading part? So now I am going to share one very important tip. Okay. Just listen to me carefully and trust me, this tip, nobody will give you this tip. This is ninja tip. Okay. This will clear all your confusion, and trust me, if you understand this tip, nicely now, LPP question, full marks on full marks you are going to get. Nobody can snatch marks from at least LPP. Ma'am, what is that tip? Now just reveal that tip right away. Because shading, I know so many students suffer in shading, okay? Just understand that, okay. So let me just do one thing. Let me just draw. Let me draw this one more time, okay? All the lines I'm going to draw one more time. So this is 0, 60. So see. So this is the very first line, okay? Let me just write x plus 2y less than or equals to 120. This is that line, correct? Okay. Now another line is what? This particular thing, which is x plus y. Okay. What is the symbol? Greater than. And another line is this line, which is your this. Okay. Which is x minus 2y is equals to 0. X minus 2y is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so these are the 3 lines you have to plot. Now the ninja tip of the day. Okay, ninja tip to know how to shade. How to shade, okay? Because sometimes you can face a lot of confusion that which region is there, this or that, okay? Now, first of all, line number 1, this line x plus 2y less than or equals to 20, right? This line. Now, you have confusion whether this region to pick or this region. There are 2 regions clearly, green line, region 1, region 2. But this less than represent which region, ma'am? This one or this one? Above one or lower one? Okay, so my tip is just pick 0, 0 and put it inside this inequality. 0, 0 origin. Ma'am, okay, 0, 0, if you put in this equation 0 plus 2 into 0 less than or equals to 120, 0 less than or equals to 120. Is it true or false? Ma'am, it is true. That means origin, region containing origin will be your region. That means they are saying that below region, this region which is below the green line containing the origin. So this is the region they are talking about. Number 1, this yellow shading you can clearly see that first line is having below region. Okay, ma'am, got it, got it, got it. Okay, now if I talk about the second thing, which is, can you see this line? X plus y greater than or equals to 60. X plus y greater than or equals to 60. Again, pick 0, 0. Ma'am, if you put any point, you can pick any point. You want to pick 0, 1, that also you can do. But pick a point from a region. So you are confused, x plus y greater than or equals to 60. Either this region or that region, right? So I'll pick origin. I'll put origin 0 greater than or equals to 60. 0 is greater than 60? Not at all. This is a false statement. That means now origin, region containing origin you have to remove. So 0, 0 is not satisfying. Now that is why you can't pick origin wala region. Another region which is away from the origin. So that means this particular region we need to pick. Okay. Now the second thing is, this is this white color line, x minus 2y greater than or equals to 0. Now, rather than picking origin, let's pick something else. Let's pick 0, let's pick 30, 0. 30, 0. Put it over here, 30, 0. So, ma'am, 30 minus 0 less than or greater than or equals to 0. So, 30, is it greater or less? X minus 2y, yes. So, 30 is greater than or equals to 0. Correct, 30. 30 is greater than 0, absolutely correct. That means which region we are talking about? White line is this. Region which is having 30, 0, I need to shade this. So this is the region I will talk about. Now just tell me what is the common region. Can anybody tell me? Obviously, the yellow shading and the red shading is happening right here. So this is your region. Can you see? This is your region. This is your region. This is your region. So this is your final. Let me just fill it with another color. This is your region. Finally, you have got your region. The common region is this. Okay? Yes? Now that you have your common region, now you have realized that, okay, this line is saying 30, 0, this wala thing. So that is why below region. This line is saying region containing origin wala region, that is why I have taken below region. And this line is saying origin not containing, so that is why away from the origin region. And you can see that if you just find out that what is the intersection region, this is the intersection region. You can't pick this. Ma'am, why not this region? Because this line is saying I need below region, not the other way around. So we are going to remove this region. We are going to looking for region which is below this. So only this particular region is what we are going to get. Now you just want corner point. So this is one corner point, second corner point. This point you will get by finding intersection point of two lines. This point you will take by finding intersection point of this line and this line. Now that you have all 4 points, just draw the table, plug in the values in Z, maximum and minimum you will get. Yes, okay, all right. I hope that this is clear And yes, so this is something which is a homework question. I will give you as a homework question. Let me know your answers in the comment section right after the session. Can you see a similar type of question is observed? Here you just need to minimize, no need for maximum value, just the minimum value. Again, one region, second region, only 2 lines. This is just the first quadrant. So this is something which is telling you that first you just need to focus on first quadrant of the graph. 2 lines you have to plot. Then you have to understand that inequality is showing some region. Plot that shaded region, find the corner points, create a table, calculate the value, eventually just tell that okay, this is something which we are getting minimum, and do write the answer in the chat box. And here we go. Let me just take a moment and write down calculus is starting. Calculus is starting. Okay, so calculus is starting. We are going to start calculus right away. Let me just write down. Shall we start calculus? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Okay. And meanwhile, if you have not liked the session, to do the honors. Okay, do the honors. All right. Waiting for calculus. Yes, Aisha, we are going to start calculus right away. Do not worry about it. Okay, so just like the session. Hi. Hello, Yatish. Hello, Sudhavna. Then we are having Isha. Yes, Abhishek. Chalo, I think you guys are super duper happy. I think you guys were waiting for calculus. I thought what I had in my mind that students will wait for non-calculus portion more than calculus. Acha, let's do one thing, okay? Before I start calculus, just tell me one thing, that which part you were interested more in, calculus or non-calculus, in the chat box. Calculus or non-calculus? Calculus or non-calculus? Which part? Because we have finished non-calculus part in the beginning. Yes, Priyanka. Chalo, okay. Till the time you write the answers, I'm going to start, because reflexive symmetric transitive is something which you are keep on commenting, chatting that ma'am, we want reflexive symmetric transitive, we want reflexive symmetric transitive. Okay. Chalo, calculus integration people are writing. Shri is saying non-calculus. Isha is saying calculus. Priyanka is saying inverse. Inverse is a different thing. And then calculus, non-calculus, okay. Integration, somebody is waiting. Abhishek is waiting. Chalo, I think mixed reaction. Some people are calculus lover, some people are non-calculus lover. Okay. Chalo. Some people are both. Aisha is by your teaching style. Thank you, Aisha. Break, do you want break? You don't want break. I mean, we are going to finish calculus in upcoming 1 hour. Do not worry, okay? Chalo, let's start. Let's see how many of you are able to answer this question. Okay, so they are saying this is your relation. Relation R is this. On the set A. Now, options are saying that you need to check whether your relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Number one, just understand whether your relation is reflexive. Huh? What did I say? Reflection. I said reflection. Reflection is a word which I created by relation plus reflexive is reflection. A relation which is relation as well as reflexive can be reflection. Please ignore this. This is random thing I am doing, okay? Okay, reflexive. Now just tell me whether this relation is reflexive or not. Okay, so understand your A set is having 1, 2, 3. If you want your relation to be reflexive, then your relation should have 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. All three ordered pair should sit inside your relation R. Then only you will call it as reflexive. Now check. Ma'am, 1, 1 is there. Tick. 2, 2 is there. 3, 3. Tick, tick, tick. Reflexive is there. So this relation is definitely reflexive. What about symmetric? Symmetric is very easy. It's just that you have to understand, if you are having 1, 2 inside your relation, you must have 2, 1 inside your relation. So let's check. 1, 2 to ma'am is there, but 2, 1 is not there. And in fact, if you see, 2, 3 is there. 3, 2 is also not there. 1, 3 is there. 3, 1 is also not there. So this relation is not symmetric, not symmetric, not symmetric. So clearly this C option is wrong. Reflexive but not symmetric. This seems the correct answer. That it is reflective but it is not symmetric. Okay. If I talk about transitive. So transitive. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, transitive is there. Transitive is there. Okay, so transitive. Transitive, if you want to check, although we are done with the question, but I still want to make sure that you understand what is transitive. So transitive, they are saying 1, 2 and 2, 3 belongs to relation. 1, 2, 2, 3 belongs to relation, right? So 1, 3 should also be sitting inside your relation. And can you see 1, 3 spotted? Paparazzi spotted 1, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 3 is there, bro. So that is why transitive. Okay. All right. I think you understood. At least you understood that what is reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Now we'll learn in upcoming session that how to write reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay. All right. How to write the answers. Chalo. Let's move on to the next problem, which is from inverse trigonometric function. Now, I'm not going to tell you anything. Let's see how many of you can answer this question. Okay. So statement 1 is saying principal value of cos inverse minus half. Cos inverse minus half. You know what? Cos inverse anything. The output can be between 0 degree, okay, between 0 to pi, first and second quadrant. The answer of cos inverse anything cannot be in fourth quadrant. Not acceptable, not applicable. Okay. All right, clear? So this is wrong. Students, this is not correct. Okay, cos inverse minus half cannot be negative. It can only be either in 0 to 90 degree or 90 to 180. So statement 1 is definitely wrong. So option A is the wrong. Okay. Now, principal value of tan inverse minus 1. Now this is correct because tan inverse x lie between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So if tan inverse minus 1 is minus pi by 4, this is correct. So what does that mean? That statement 2 is true. So both 1 and 2 is true, wrong. This is also wrong. Option B, 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 B. Option B supremacy हो गया है कि नहीं? Option B supremacy. Yes. Option B supremacy. Okay. Acha, by the way, before moving on to the next problem. If you are saying, ma'am, cos inverse minus half is not this, then what? What will be the final answer? Can anybody tell me? This can also be a question. Cos inverse minus half is what? If not minus pi by 3, then what? Acha, how to do that? Understand, cos inverse minus half you don't know. Maybe you don't know. What about cos inverse plus half? Can you tell me what is the value of cos inverse plus half? Ma'am, cos inverse plus half is 60 degree. That is pi by 3. So now pi by 3, so obviously you cannot write minus pi by 3. So we have proved that is wrong. Then ma'am, what is the answer? Answer is pi minus pi by 3. So basically 2 pi by 3 is the correct answer. Do remember it because this is my favorite angle. Two values Everybody should remember Ninja Ma'am's favorite. Cos inverse half is pi by 3. Cos inverse minus half is 2 pi by 3. These twos are Ninja Ma'am's favorite values of cosine, cos inverse. Yes? Yes, Abhishek, but you're not giving me the exact value. You're just telling me pi minus x. So you know the idea, but I don't know why are you not giving the value. Now we are having one more question, which is from equivalence relation. Now you will learn how to write the answer, how to actually present the answer when it comes to equivalence relation, be it reflexive, symmetric and transitive. First of all, let us read this question, because this is a PYQ question 2023. PYQ 2023 question is there. Okay. So, T be the set of all triangles in a plane with R a relation in T given by T1 comma T2. T1 is congruent to T2. Show that R is an equivalent relation. Okay. So, first of all, read the question nicely and then understand. They are saying that there are so many triangles in a plane. Okay. So many triangles. Okay. So, suppose this is a plane. So, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, so many triangles. And different triangles, different triangles, okay. And the name of the triangle is also given: T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8. Okay. Perfect. Now what they are saying is T be the set of all triangles in a plane and R is that relation. Now relation is there, that means ordered pair will sit inside the relation. Now which ordered pair will sit inside the relation? When T1 is congruent to T2. So T1 comma T2, two triangles will sit inside your relation if T1, first triangle, is congruent to T2. Now we need to show that R is an equivalence relation. One by one we'll tackle reflexive, symmetric and then transitive. Okay. I'll tell you how to write the answer because that is very important. Okay. Now first, since every triangle is congruent to itself, so T1 comma T1 will definitely sit inside relation, because if somebody says that T1 is congruent to T1, so is it a false statement? Ma'am, T1 is congruent to T1. That means you are saying a triangle is congruent to itself. That is a true statement, ma'am. That nobody can just claim that you are saying it wrong. That means T1 comma T1 can sit inside relation R. Yes, ma'am. If T1 comma T1, if two same triangles can sit inside the ordered pair, that means that relation is a reflexive relation. Okay. Reflection. Now, symmetric. How to write symmetric? So, symmetric may suppose T1, suppose we are assuming that T1 comma T2 is sitting inside my relation. That means we are claiming that T1 is congruent to T2. Does that implies, can you say, just by this, can you say that T2 comma T1 will also belongs to R? Ma'am, T2 comma T1 should sit inside the relation only if T2 is congruent to T2. Obviously, na? Obviously, T2 is congruent. If T1 is congruent to T2, then T2 is congruent to T1. This is so very simple, right? We are understanding how to write. So, this is a symmetric relation. Okay. Now, if I talk about transitive, do you know what is the definition of transitive? Third. Transitive says, generic definition of transitive says, if 1, 3 and 3, 7 belongs to R, 1, 3, 3, 7, that means these two should be same. Then 1, 7 should also belongs to R. Okay, so we need to prove this. If T1 comma T2 belongs to R, and we need to prove T2 comma T3 belongs to R, then T1 comma T3 should also belongs to R. We need to check this, verify this. Okay. Now, ma'am, as you are saying that T1, T2 belongs to R, that means T1 is congruent to T2. Yes, ma'am. If T2 comma T3 is sitting inside R, then T2 is congruent to T3. So, if T1 is congruent to T2, T2 is congruent to T3, obviously T1 will be congruent. Congruent means what? Copy paste to T3. That's how. That is why this is transitive as well. And if it is transitive as well, a relation which is, you need to write now, a relation which is reflexive, symmetric, transitive is called as equivalence relationship, bro. Okay. All right. Perfecto. Now, let us move on to the next problem. Calculus. Hai na? So, now differentiation will also be there. What kind of differentiation is there? Can anybody tell me? What kind of differentiation is there? Acha, okay. Aisha Afreen is asking, ma'am, please write the full statement. So, here are the full statement. Okay, how do you write? Let me read word by word. Since a relation R is said to be an equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, in the beginning you have declared that to prove any relation as equivalence, you have to just write, if you need to prove that this is reflexive as well as symmetric as well as transitive. Okay. So now one by one. Number one, can you see, since every triangle is congruent to itself, R is reflexive. T1 comma T1 will belong to R, T1 is congruent to itself, R will be reflexive. This is your reflexive part. Can you see? Now second, also please make sure that you highlight part 1, reflexive colon. The title should be reflexive relation, title should be symmetric relation. Now the second, can you see, T1 comma T2 belongs to R means T1 is congruent to T2. T2 is, and if T1 is congruent to T2, obviously T2 will also be congruent to T1. So if T2 is congruent to T1, you can write T2 comma T1 also should sit inside your relation. Hence your R is symmetric. That is how you have to write symmetric. And the transitive, so I have already told you, if T1 comma T2, T2 comma T3 both are sitting inside the relation, then T1 is congruent to T2, T2 is congruent to T3. So T1 and T3 is also congruent. That is why T1, T3 will sit inside your relation. R is transitive, hence it is an equivalence relation. Okay, I think I have cleared the doubt of Aisha. Moving on, and I can already see that you guys are telling me. You guys are telling me already that, ma'am, logarithmic differentiation. Definitely it is a logarithmic differentiation question. Y is equals to x raised to power sine x. Y is equals to, can you see how many times this question has come? 3 times. 3 times. Okay. So now just take, you only told, no ma'am, this is logarithmic differentiation. How did you know that this is logarithmic differentiation? When variable power variable is there, then you have to take logarithm on both the sides and then differentiate. So you have to write take log on both sides. This is how you have to write. Okay, ma'am, if you take log both sides, log of y is equals to log of x power sine x. Now you know the sine x will come in front. So log of y is equals to sine x log of x. Correct? Yes. Now what you have to do is, you have to differentiate both the sides. Okay? Differentiate both the sides. Log y, derivative. Now differentiate both sides. Okay? Just write step by step. Then only you will get marks. Otherwise, if you want to become hero, obviously this can be done in one step. Plus do not do that. Okay? So now just, if you have taken out, differentiate it. Log y. So 1 by y dy by dx with respect to x. okay, is equals to, now sin x and log x are two functions. Product rule I'm going to use, where sin x is silent and log x is differentiated. Plus, this time log x is kept silent, sin x is differentiated. So your dy by dx is what? Is equals to, do not forget this y. Y will go in the right hand side. So y is nothing but x power sin x. Let's put the value of y. This is sin x upon x plus cos x into log of x. This is your differentiation, and what you can do is just keep it inside a box so that examiner will get to know. Okay, Rehan, why are we taking logarithm? Can anybody tell in the chat box why the hell we have taken logarithm? Okay. Yes, Kalavati, you can use the formula, but yeah, you can use the formula, I think, but this, in that thing, you will have minimum steps. Okay, so this is better approach. Why? Why this is better approach? See, that method formula is good for objective approach. In KCT, Comet K, very good. But if you try writing this now, even if you are doing something wrong, see, when there are more steps in question, there are more chances you will get more marks. When there are two steps and you are doing the second step wrong, then you won't get any answer. Okay? Yes. So when exactly we take logarithm? When variable power variable you will see. Differentiation, variable power variable. Whenever you see variable is in the power, you take log and then differentiate. Understanding my point? Okay. Yes, take log and then differentiate. Okay. Chalo. Now next question from differentiation only, and this is asked. This was asked back to back twice. 2024, 2021, 5-marker question. You have to present it nicely. Otherwise, you will not get marks. Even if you know the solution, I am telling you for the 100th time. Okay. Chalo, let's start. Y is equals to a e power mx plus b e power nx. Okay. So what we need to do is, first of all, can you see that this is what we need to prove? So right away we need to differentiate this function twice. Let us differentiate this twice. Dy by dx is equals to a e power mx into m plus b e power nx into n. Again differentiate. d2y by dx square is equals to m square a e power mx plus n square b e power nx. Okay. All right. Chalo. Now what to do? Now you have to plug in the value. Plug in the value. Okay. So LHS of this question show that this, right? So d2y. So you know that this is d2y by dx square. So d2y by dx square, I am putting the value which is m square a e power mx plus n square b e power nx. Okay. Minus m plus n. Now you have to put dy by dx, which is nothing but m a e power mx plus n a b e power nx and plus m n y. You put the value of y right here. A e power mx plus b e power nx. So this is your LHS. Now one by one just multiply it. Multiply it right away. See, m square into a e power mx. This term you are getting? Yes, ma'am. Then m into m square. So if you multiply m square, this will get cancelled out. So this m square negative, same terms are getting cancelled out. So this is gone. Same, n square is right here and n into n, this will also get cancelled out. So two terms, this is also cancelling, and m square, n square, both the terms are getting cancelled out. Okay, ma'am. Now, which term will be left? Can you tell me? M into m will be gone. M into n will be left. So minus mn. This is going to become b e power nx. And this is n into m cross. So mn is common already. This is plus a e power mx plus mn, and this is y. Okay. M ny, already y. Now just can you tell me this is y only? So clearly minus mny plus mny is what? 0. Hence proved. Hence proved. You just have to plug in the value and you're done. Okay. Rehan, 100%. What do you think? Ninja ma'am will not take one shot of MCQ. Ninja ma'am will take all possible sessions. You just name it, Ninja ma'am has the session ready. Do not worry. Just give your Kannada exam, come back, and I am having all my sessions ready. Okay. All right. Chalo. Just stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned on this channel. Do not go anywhere. Chalo. Next question. Chalo. Determine the value of k. Now you have to determine this. I'm not doing it. You do it. Before me, quickly. Determine the value of k. Okay. So fx is equals to, this is continuous at x equals to pi by 2. So just right away write the definition of continuity in your textbook. How many of you are aware? Okay. So clearly that function, if a function, this is how you need to write. If a function is continuous at x equals to pi by 2, then f of pi by 2 will be equals to limit of fx at pi by 2. This is the condition of continuity, yes or no? Yes. Now f of pi by 2, value of function at x equals to pi by 2 is clearly 3, and this is limit of when x is tending towards pi by 2. Tending means not equals to pi by 2. So this is k cos x upon pi minus 2x. X tending to pi by 2. Now, what you can do is clearly this pi by 2. What you can do is this cos x. Cos can be written down in terms of sine also. What I am going to do is this pi minus 2x. Hai na? So, I am going to take this 2 out. So, limit, okay, 2 will be out. So, this is pi by 2 minus x. And this k. Cos can be written down as sine pi by 2 minus x. Yes, limit x tend to pi by 2, correct? So now can you see that the moment you put pi by 2, it is becoming sine 0 upon 0. So this sine 0 upon same 0 is becoming 1. 3 is nothing but k by 2 into 1. If you put the limit. So k is equals to 6. 6 is absolutely right. Very easy question. I to feel whenever you see continuity question, ma'am, these questions are easy, ma'am. Kalavati, I have not designed the paper. If somebody will ask me, ma'am, design PU board Karnataka paper, obviously I will not give this easy paper. But this question was asked in 2020 board second PU examination. Okay, I can definitely bring difficult questions. And I have brought difficult questions as well throughout the session. There were some difficult questions in this session. But I don't want to make it unnecessarily tough. So if you are finding these questions difficult, easy, congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. Yes. Okay. Kalavati. So congratulations. That means your mathematics is good. I think you're going to do good in your KCET and Comet K examination as well. Okay, so it's a good news. Chalo. The number of discontinuity of greatest integer function in this interval is, chalo, let's see how many of you are able to tell this. How many of you are able to tell this? Okay, so how to write? So first of all, your fx is equals to greatest integer function of x. Right or wrong? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now you know that your greatest integer functions become discontinuous at integers. Okay. So as we know, you have to write, as we know, GIF, greatest integer function, is discontinuous only at integral values. Integral values. Okay. only at integral values. So how many integral values will be there in this interval, ma'am? Minus 3.5. So I think we'll start with minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and then 1, 2, 3, and it will go all the way not up to 100 but 99. How many numbers are there? Can anybody count nicely? So 99 numbers plus 100 and 100 plus 3, option B. So many students will count also, will count wrong also. There will be, see, I can see Priyanka, you are saying 100, counting is wrong. You are saying 103, I think only GM is saying, okay. 104, Ash edit is also counting it wrong. Please do not count it wrong, okay. Please do not count it wrong. So this is how you have to write. Fx is GIF of x. Now between this, how many integers are there? 103. You're counting it wrong, okay. Common sense. Chalo, this question, differentiate the function with respect to x. So what do you think? What is the topic? What is the topic? GM, just try to write any integration question in as simplest form as possible. They will give you marks, okay. Yes, Anita, absolutely right. So this is a homework question. You have to do it. This is again logarithmic differentiation. Shall I skip? What you have to do is, you know the steps. Y is equals to log x power cos x, correct? Now you have to write taking logarithm both the sides, okay? So you just have to take logarithm both the sides, then you have to differentiate it. So I am giving you homework, do not worry. The solution is there in the PDF, okay? Do not get scared. It looks scary, but it is not, okay? Taking logarithm both the sides, so you just take logarithm. Now the moment you take logarithm, you have gotten this. Now again, differentiating both the sides, so log y differentiation is 1 by y dy by dx. Differentiating on the right hand side, so you've got two functions again, product rule you have to apply. Then you just have to rearrange this question so that you will get the correct answer. And now we are moving on. Moving on. Charan, how sure you are this question will repeat? How sure I am? See, what I have did is, since past few years, I have just analyzed the question paper. I am just observing that, okay, this year this question is given. This year this question is given. This year they are giving this question. So there is some pattern, some important questions which I have realized, and you will also analyze, you will also realize, okay. So that is how you will also come to know ki acha, this question is definitely going to, this type of question is definitely going to be coming in your second PUC board examination, okay. Chalo, fx is equals to x power x is minimum at. Now this is application of derivative question, okay. So application of derivative, I think some of students find it a little difficult, right or wrong? So fx is equals to x power x. So what you need to do is minimum at. So f of x is equals to x power x. What you need to do is, you need to differentiate. F dash x equals to 0. What is the process? F dash x equals to 0 will give you critical points. And those critical points will tell you whether it is minimum or maximum, right? So differentiate. But ma'am, how to differentiate this? Again, logarithmic differentiation. That is why the sequence of studying chapter is also important. Suppose I am not telling you what is logarithmic differentiation, and if I am telling you that function minimum value you have to calculate. So for minimum value you have to differentiate. But you don't know how to differentiate because you don't know logarithmic differentiation, then what will you do? Okay. So what you have to do is take logarithm. Log of f of x is equals to x log of x, correct? Now what you need to do is differentiate. 1 by f of x, f dash x is equals to x. X is silent. Product rule I am applying. X is silent. Derivative of log x is 1 by x plus. This time log x is silent. Derivative of x is 1. Right? So f dash x, can anybody tell me? F dash x is nothing but f of x. F of x is what? X power x 1 plus log of x. Okay, this is your f dash x. Alright, now what you have to do is f dash x, you have to keep it 0 so that this cannot be 0. So 1 plus log x being 0. So log x being minus 1. So log x being minus 1, that means x is going to be 1 by e. X is going to be 1 by e. So I think the correct answers among all the options is option C. Although we have not checked whether x equals to 1 by e is giving you maximum or minimum. Although we have not checked yet. But can you see that 1 by e is coming, right? So 1 by e is there. So minimum is at 1 by e only. Okay. Minimum is at 1 by e. 2020 question is right here. And now we have differential equation on our plate. Differential equation. Differential equation, chalo. Quickly, can anybody tell me the correct answer of this question? Why this question is written here? Every question was written here. This question is written here. I don't know what is printing mistake. Find the order and degree of the differential equation. Order and degree. Can anybody tell me what is the order of this differential equation? Quickly. Order is something, now this is important question. Can you see? This question was asked in 2020 and 2015 and the similar type of question. Just the differential equation is different. They asked this in another as well. Okay. Like different questions. So this is not limited to 2020, 2015. No. Okay. So order. Okay, so order is 2. Order is 2. So order is something you need to observe and check how many times your y has been differentiated. So here y has been differentiated twice, ma'am. Here y has been differentiated 1 time. Here y has been differentiated again 1 time. So order is 2. Okay. And now if I talk about degree, can you see that okay. Oh, I'm super duper impressed, Ashish. I'm super duper impressed by you, Kalavati. I was like, students will say, ma'am, degree 3. But no, you guys are aware. Okay. So degree is not defined. Why degree is not defined? Basically, while writing degree, you have to keep in mind that your differential coefficient should not be inside any function. If you are able to free that differential coefficient, well and good. But if you are not able to free differential coefficient, then degree is not defined. Can you see this dy by dx? Differential coefficient is this, dy by dx whole square or d2y by dx square. So this differential coefficient is inside another function. Not allowed, not allowed. Degree is not defined. I'm super duper impressed, okay? So I think they can ask you in what do I say? They can ask this question in KCET and Comet K. Although I know that right now you're least bothered about KCET and Comet K. Ninja ma'am keep coming and telling you that please do not forget you have to give KCET, you have to score good in KCET as well. Okay. So yes, now x is equals to, now this is parametric differentiation, right? Parametric differentiation. Parametric differentiation, right? Okay, all right. Now, this is your x, this is your y. You have to find dy by dx. So, dy by dx is nothing but dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Now, one common mistake while doing parametric differentiation is that because x is given first, by mistake students do this. I have watched it, I have seen it since so many years. What they do is, they find out dx by d theta first, just like we are going to find dx by d theta. Let's do this. Okay, let's understand what is the common mistake also. Dx by d theta, a common. Derivative of theta is 1. Derivative of sine theta is cos theta, correct? Y over here is a is constant, 0 minus, right? 0 minus. So minus sine theta, okay? So this is your y. So this is your dy by d theta, correct? Now I have seen that by mistake what students do is, because see dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. So they forget. They just miss it. So what they do is this upon this, they directly write wrong answer. What you have to do is you have to divide this upon this. So a times minus sine theta upon a times 1 minus cos theta. A cancel, minus 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2 whole upon 1 minus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta is 2 sine square theta by 2. Please remember trigonometry formulas. Huh? I have taken a session over here. Now on trigonometry, now what you need to do is just cancel it out. 2 gone, sine theta by 2 gone, minus cot theta by 2 is your dy by dx is nothing but minus cot theta by 2. This is your correct answer. Tell me, is it correct? Is it correct? Okay. Perfect. Now let us move on to the next problem, which is this. Okay. Again from application of derivatives, and this question is again a PYQ which says prove that the function given by fx is equals to cos x is strictly decreasing and strictly increasing in respective interval. There are two parts to this question. Part by part we are going to do. So part A, when this is strictly decreasing in 0 to pi. Okay. Now understand what is the condition for strictly decreasing in the chat box. F dash x should be less than 0 for 0 to pi. Okay. So this is what we need to prove. To prove that, okay, to prove that, TPT, to prove that f dash x is less than 0 in this interval. So now your fx is cos x. So f dash x, can anybody tell me? Minus sin x. Now just tell me, sin x is positive in x belongs to 0 to pi, because in first and second quadrant sin is positive. So if I talk about minus sin x, it will be negative in this interval. Correct? That means your f dash x being less than 0. Hence, we can say, now you have to write the statement, hence, since f dash x is less than 0 in 0 to pi, function is strictly decreasing in 0 to pi. This is how you have to write. Now option B, part B, strictly increasing in pi to 2 pi. Now in pi to 2 pi, again f dash x right away is minus sin x, correct? You know that sin x is negative in third and fourth quadrant. Sin x is negative, third and fourth quadrant. So in x belongs to pi to 2 pi. Now just tell me, minus sin x will be what? Positive in this interval, yes or no? Yes ma'am. That is why f dash x this time is being positive in this interval. Okay, this is your how you have to write. This implies that f dash x is strictly increasing function in x belongs to pi to 2 pi. This is how you have to write. Full marks you are going to get. Nobody can deduct any marks if you write it in this manner. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. All righty. Now, the most awaited segment of today's session, that is integration. Are we ready for it? Are we up for it? Okay. Integration by substitution, काफी quite easy question. It was asked in your second PU board 2020. Okay. So integration, are we ready? Are we ready for integration? Yes. So what you need to do is, to solve this question, you have to put x cube is equals to t. Substitute x cube is equals to t. If you do that, 3x square dx will become what? dt. Correct? So let's just convert the whole integration in terms of t right away. X square multiply dx will be dt by 3. Then we are having tan inverse x cube. So tan inverse x cube will become tan inverse t. Then we are having 1 plus x power 6. X power 6 is what? X cube square. X cube square is what? t square. So 1 plus t square. Okay, ma'am. Now we are getting it. Now I think we need to do, ma'am, one more substitution. Yes. Or you can do the direct substitution as well. Tan inverse, actually the original, okay, what you can do is one more substitution, let's do. That tan inverse t, or what you can do is one substitution also only you can do. Just substitution, tan inverse x cube is equals to t will also work, but now one more substitution, now tan inverse t is equals to u. So that is why 1 upon 1 plus t square dt is equals to du. So can you see this will become du, dt upon this will become du. This is u by 3 du. So this is going to give you what? U square by 6 plus c. Convert it into t. So tan inverse t. T is what? X cube whole square upon 6 plus constant. This is what your answer is. Easy question. What do you think? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. All right. Next question. Chalo, let's see how many of you are able to tell this question again. Easy question on your plate. Order of the differential equation. And also, if you have not liked the session, just tell me what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone else to come and like on your behalf? No, right? Okay. Chalo, order of the differential equation. Order of the differential equation. So, order of this differential equation is nothing but 2 because y has been differentiated twice. That is why order is 2. Option A is absolutely right. Okay. Then we are having another question on your screen, which is, okay, let me just right away stick to differential equation. Find the general solution of the differential equation. I think this is an easy question. What do you think? General solution of the differential equation? dy by dx is this. So dy upon 1 plus y square. Variable separable, very easy. Dx upon 1 plus x square. Okay. So what I have done is I have kept y term on one side, x term on that side, other side. Integrate both the sides. You are going to get tan inverse y is equals to tan inverse x plus constant. This is what you are going to get. That's it. Easy? Yes, Kalavati? So mixed type of question. I think they will ask this question in what do I say? Not high marks, high weightage. Just 2 marks they can give. Okay. Variable separable, right? Okay, let us quickly move towards the next question. Integrate this function quickly. Now, this is again a very easy question. Integration of sin x dx whole upon 1 plus cos x whole square. What should I put? Substitution. 1 plus cos x is equals to t, right? 1 plus cos x is equals to t. Correct? So, minus sin x dx is equals to dt. Okay. Shri, I think, yes, this session is very important, but obviously you have to practice a similar type of questions on your behalf, because mathematics is not just like, ma'am, I'm going to just sit and watch your session and I'm not going to write it, and the moment a second PU board examination comes, then I'm going to lift my pen. Then I'm sorry to say, but 95 plus marks by reading this you will not get. This is mathematics, not a theory subject. If at all you are not lifting your pen and solving similar type of questions by yourself, then no session, no marathon can get you 95 percentile. Okay, percentage. Okay, so yes, now minus sin x. Can you see sin x dx is equals to dt, correct? Now this is minus dt upon t square integration. So this is minus t raised to power minus t dt integration. If you integrate minus t raised to power minus 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1. This is how you integrate, right? So your answer will be what? 1 upon t plus c. So this is 1 upon 1 plus cos x plus constant of integration. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Clear, clear, clear. Okay. Chalo. Next question from the integration again, and can you see how important this type of question is? This question will be done by partial fraction. The data is also same data has been repeated 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016 and 2015. You can right away see this. Okay. So now how to tackle this question? So first of all, you need to learn what is a partial fraction. Okay. So this x upon x plus 1 and x plus 2 can be written down as a upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. A upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2. Correct? A upon x plus 1, b upon x plus 2. Now, so this is the format of partial fraction. That's how you have to write. Now, what you have to do is you have to know the value of a and b. But ma'am, how? By solving the right hand side and equating x plus 1 x plus 2, this is a times x plus 2 plus b times x plus 1. This is x upon x plus 1 x plus 2. Correct? Okay, clear? Now understand. On the left hand side, we are having 1 as a coefficient of x. I am trying to compare on the left and right hand side. So 1x, right? 1x is equals to a plus b, because the coefficient of x on the right hand side is a plus b. This is your equation number 1. And now constant on the left hand side, x plus 0. 0 is the constant on the left hand side. On the right hand side, 2a plus b. Second equation. What you have to do is just subtract this minus this. So 0 minus 1 minus 1. This is a. A is coming out as minus 1. If a is minus 1, b will be 2. Okay, just tell me. A and b are satisfying it or not? Yes, definitely. So minus 1 and 2. Now, your integration of this will become a upon x plus 1. So minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus 2 upon x plus 2 dx. Now, if you integrate, obviously minus 1 upon x plus 1, integration will be minus log of mod of x plus 1 plus 2 log of mod of x plus 2 plus constant of integration. Hello, constant of integration, whoever will forget, they will lose marks. Okay. Now this 2 will go in the power. So this is log of mod of x plus 2. I am writing it first, minus log of a mod x plus 1 plus constant of integration. Now can you see log something minus log something? So this is log of mod of x plus 2 whole square upon x plus 1 plus constant is the final answer of your integration. This is how you have to write. Okay. So this is how you have to write. Okay. Yes. Got it. है ना? Abhi still, see, I know you guys are tired. You want that, ma'am, please just finish the session quickly, go fast. But you know what? Calculus deserves some time. I don't think so I'm going to take more than 15 minutes. But I want you all to wait for 15 minutes, okay? Because see what happens, you attend some session. Because in the beginning, I always see live watching was very high. But when it comes to end of the session, so many students go away. It will not help you. If you are not able to complete any marathon or any one-shot session, then you will not get that confidence that, okay, I have completed this. Just tell me, if I am giving you one chapter, you are just reading half of that chapter and giving that exam, will you be confident? Forget about marks. Will you feel confident? No, right? So if you are thinking that I'm going to watch this marathon, watch it end to end. Complete it. 2 half marathon, just tell me. 2 half marathon is equals to nothing. 0. One full marathon is everything. So understand, you might be thinking, okay, half I'll watch this, half I'll watch this. Don't do that. Either you watch both the marathons or stick to one marathon, okay? Don't do this. 2 half marathon will get you less confidence, and mathematics is all about confidence. Let me tell you, because I have gotten 100 on 100 marks in my board examination, okay? So 100 on 100, school topper is telling you that mathematics paper is completely based on confidence. The more confident you are, of course, it is based on knowledge as well. It is based on whether you know the question or not. But on top of it, if you have confidence, then you'll be able to finish the question on time as well, and you'll be able to do the question in the right manner. Less calculation mistake will happen, okay? All right, yes. Chalo, dy by dx you have to figure out. So this is what is implicit differentiation. Implicitly we have to differentiate. So we need to figure out dy by dx now. So when implicit means that mixed bag function is given. X and y are mixed. X and y are mixed. I cannot calculate the value of y in terms of x. So what you have to do, you don't have to worry. Just differentiate it right away. Use product rule and quotient rule, okay? So x cube is what? 3x square plus, now x square y. X square y, product rule. X square is kept as it is, y is dy by dx. Plus, y is kept silent, x square derivative is 2x. Okay, so this is what product rule. Now pick this, x, y square. X is kept constant. Derivative of y square is 2y dy by dx. Yes. Plus, this time y square is kept silent. Derivative of x is 1, so I'm not going to write it. This is the another thing. Now, plus 3y square dy by dx is equals to 0. Correct? Now what we need to do is we just need to spot paparazzi. Okay, so we need to spot dy by dx. So this is the term, this is the term, this is the term. So these terms will remain on the left hand side, rest everything on the right hand side. X square plus 2xy plus 3y square dy by dx. Just pull dy by dx out of it, and this is minus 3x square. Then this is minus, okay, sorry. This is x square, right? So this is, no, this is 2xy only. So minus 3x square minus plus 2xy plus y square. This is how it is. And now last step, what you have to do is, you have to just remove this and write it. Final dy by dx is minus of 3x square plus 2xy plus y square whole upon, we are having x square plus 2xy plus 3y square. Okay. Yes, I think maths. Oh, you guys are typing. Oh, I'm so surprised. You guys are typing the whole answer. I thought you people are lazy, but impressive, huh, GM? Impressive maths. And yes, Priyanka is saying we are you with till the end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to your teachers, right? Chalo. Next question is from this. Now this is something, last two questions I'm going to do, and we are going to wrap up this session right away. Okay, so 2 more questions, but big questions. One question will approximately take 4 to 5 minutes. So last 8 to 10 minutes, just be with me, because last 2 questions might be there in your upcoming second PU board examination. So do not take it lightly. This is what they want us to prove. That definite integration, right? So integration of this is equals to integration of this. First of all, we need to prove that, and hence we need to evaluate this. Okay. Okay, so let's do it. First of all, pick with, LHS. Pick with LHS. What is LHS? Can anybody tell me? 0 to a f of x dx. We are going to prove it with properties. Now I can see that I need to reach till here. I need to just obtain this. a minus x. What I'm going to do is, I am going to substitute x is equals to a minus t. Let's substitute x equals to a minus t. Right? Why a minus t? Because I am seeing it, na, x is being replaced by a minus x. So a minus x, so I cannot write. A minus t I can write. Okay. So alright ma'am, f of a minus t. What about this dx? So for dx you have to differentiate, dx will be equals to minus dt. So minus of dt integration 0 to, let's not forget, it is definite integration. The moment you put any substitution, your limits are going to change. Do not make this mistake of just copy pasting the limits. Ninja tip of the day. Second ninja tip of the day, right? So your limits will change. Previously x was 0. If you put x equals to 0 over here, right, x is equals to 0, so a minus t will be equals to 0, so t is going to become a. So 0 ki jagah pe I'm going to write a. Similarly, if x was a, then a is equals to a minus t, t will be equals to 0. Okay, all right. Now, definite integration property says that if you want to interchange the limits 0 and a, if you want to interchange, you need to apply a negative sign. So now a to 0, so 0 to a, f of a minus t dt, but one negative sign will also be there. So one negative was already there. One negative sign because of interchanging the limits. So both negative will become positive. So can you see? And now one more property of definite integration says that it doesn't matter if you put any variable. You can anytime replace t with x or even with y. So this t will be replaced by x and you are done. Hence proved. So this is like first half of the question is done. You have to write this is equals to RHS. Hence proved. Okay. How many of you feel the gratification? You know what is gratification? Can anybody tell me? Yes, Rani, this type of question come in every exam. Yes, you are absolutely right. Now, hence we need to evaluate. So they are writing hence. That means for sure they are saying that use this property. What is this property? This property just says that x will get replaced by a minus x. That is upper limit minus x. Okay. So this is your integration. This is, by the way, we call it as King's property. How many of you know the name King's property? So this is 0 to pi by 2 square root of sine x upon square root of sine x plus square root of cos x dx. Okay, this is your first equation. Now you have to, this is the copy paste of the question. Now I'm going to apply the property. So what I'm going to do is x will be replaced by pi by 2 minus x. So now your I will become 0 to pi by 2 sine pi by 2 minus x. So sine x will become cos x. So square root of sine pi by 2 minus x. Okay ma'am. Upon square root of again sine pi by 2 minus x. Okay ma'am. Plus square root of cos pi by 2 minus x. Okay, dx. So now I will be equals to 0 to pi by 2 root cos x upon root sin x. Sorry, root cos x. But anyway, plus root sin x dx. Correct? Second equation. First equation, second equation. Now you have to add 2i. First equation, second equation. Add first and second. What do you get, ma'am? First and second. Hold on. I can see that the denominator of first equation is exactly matching with denominator of the second equation. That means when denominator is exactly same. Class first question. Denominators are same. The numerators can be added. So 0 to pi by 2. Root sin x plus cos x will be the numerator. And root sin x plus cos x will be the denominator. Okay. That means that you don't have to integrate anything. You just have to integrate 2i is equals to integration of 1 dx, right? Since numerator and denominator are getting cancelled out, so this is 1 dx. Integration of 1, can anybody tell me? And let's not forget, this is the common mistake by the way. This 2 will come in denominator. So let's just make sure that 2 is right here. Integration of 1 is x, this is 0, this is pi by 2, and this is 1 by 2, pi by 2 minus 0, and the correct answer is just pi by 4. Pi by 4, pi by 4, pi by 4. Yes, so Kalavati is explaining that gratification means a satisfaction of which comes after fulfilling a goal. Yes, Kalavati. So what do you think that I asked you the meaning of gratification? Because of this, every mathematics lover finds gratification in writing LHS is equals to RHS, hence proved. Yes or no? Agree or not? How many of you are having that gratification of just writing after so much of work done? Because sometimes it happens that you might get stuck, ma'am, I'm not able to prove. How to prove LHS is not coming equal to RHS? And sometimes you do some jugaad forcefully. You do some manipulation that, okay, in the question it is mentioned, no, prove that. So maybe we have done some mistake. Some kichad pichad you do, and then eventually you write LHS is equals to RHS, hence proved. How many of you have done that? Okay. Are you guilty about it? Yes, Anita. Yes, Manish. I know. Chalo, last question of the day. Chalo. Area. Last question of the day. Let's get ready. Area bounded by the curve. Now understand, whenever area question is there, you have to plot the curve. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand that which area are they talking about. Okay. So y is equals to x cube. So y is equals to x cube. Okay. Y is equals to x cube curve will look like this. This is y is equals to x cube. Now they are saying ordinates. Ordinates means x equals to minus 2 and x equals to 1. So x equals to minus 1 minus 2. So this is x equals to minus 2. And this is x equals to 1. Which area are they talking about? Let me shade the area. This area are they talking about. Okay. So if I talk about required area, so this is area number 1. Let us mark it as area number 2. Okay. Since this area 1, okay. So area 1 will be what? Tell me. Area 1 will be integration of minus 2 to 0, okay, and x cube dx, okay. But understand that this area is going to come negative. Why, ma'am? Why negative? Because this area you can clearly see is below x-axis. Any area which is below x-axis is negative. Any area below x-axis is negative. So the answer of this question will be negative. But we want positive area, no? So we'll make it positive. Do not worry. So this is x power 4 by 4. And this is minus 2. This is 0. Upper limit 0 minus lower limit. So this is going to give you minus 2 ki power 4, 16 by 4. So this is what? Minus 4 square units. But area is always positive. So A1 will only pick plus 4 square units. Or what you can do is, in the beginning only, you can say that area will be modulus. Whatever value I'm going to get, I'm going to apply modulus. So area is this. A1. A2, what is this A2 area? Can anybody tell me? A2 is 0 to 1. Now the area is going to come positive, x cube dx. You have to figure out the area in parts. You can't be integrating minus 2 to 1 directly. No, you can't do that. Okay. So x power 4 by 4. This is 0 to 1. So answer will be 1 by 4 square units. Square units, if you will not apply, you know what will happen. So required area is A1 plus A2, and this is 4 plus 1 by 4. So this is 17 by 4 square units. And with this question, Manish is saying no guilt of just doing some manipulation and thinking that the examination checker will be a fool or maybe not very alertive, है ना? चलो, I hope that you guys have enjoyed the session. More than enjoyment, I hope that you have felt that confidence that okay ma'am, now we know end to end important topics. Now we are like, we feel that we have revised the complete syllabus, because in one session I have given you all the chapters, all the topics, and trust me, this is not just one session. I am going to do so many sessions before your examination, which is on 3rd March. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Do like the session, and also do not forget to comment below that which session are you expecting from me, because I have planned so many sessions, but let me just check whether my imagination is meeting your expectation or not. So do let me know in the comment section, because I always look forward to your comments. Okay, if I get less comments, I don't feel good. If I get good comments, even if it is feedback, then also it's fine. Okay, ki ma'am, I want you to take this session. So I get super duper excited, I get super duper motivated just by seeing your comments. So make sure you're liking it, commenting it. Okay, so yes, I think that is about it. And yes, and that's it, right? So on this note, we are going to ending this session, but we have a lot more sessions planned. So I'm gonna see you in upcoming sessions.